Hi Gemini, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective 2025 reading. So it's a bit different to what I'd normally do this week of the month. I'd normally do self-reflection, but thought I'd give you an overview of 2025 because it's going to be very different to normal. We're going to have one card for each month. Then we're going to get you what are going to be the main challenges, some advice. Yeah, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards as well. So let's get into this for you. Now, as always, this may not resonate. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You may want to check out your other placements as well, because obviously there's going to be things that crop up each month that may not come from this main reading, but they may come from your other placement. So you will find all the placements in the playlists. They were obviously, well, yours is always the first reading I end up doing. So they probably won't appear until later on this week if you are watching of the week at the beginning of December. So let's get into this for you. Now I will try and timestamp this as well so that you do have each month as a timestamp as we go through. Just so that if you ever want to come back to it, it should be timestamped per month for you. So let's get into this. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Gemini for 2025? Can we get some more cards, please, for 2025, Spirit? And one more, please. Thank you. Okay, so January then. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So we have one card per month. So give you roughly an idea of what is going on each month of the year. So January then we have the 9 of Cups. So suggesting to me that you are going to be feeling emotionally fulfilled within yourself. Very much having that independent emotional fulfillment, getting wish fulfillment as well there, which is lovely. Now let me get you a. I'm going to do Spirit of the Oracle. So we're doing some oracle cards to go on top of each of these to help with messages that are coming through for each month as well. So we're going to do you a Whispers of the Ocean and a Spirit of the Animal Oracle. You've got 2 Spirit of the Animal Oracles for January. 2 Whispers of the Ocean. And we're going to do you a Luminous Pathways for January as well. For each month. For additional messages. That is a lot of cards. Spirit, 1 or 2, please. I'm doing you 2. I don't know why I said 1 or 2 and then kept shuffling after 1 had flown out. Can we get 1 card, please, Spirit? Oh, I've got 2 there as well. So you've got a double month going on in January then. So yeah, very much having emotional fulfillment, very much getting your wishes coming true, being very single, with emotion, not necessarily being very single, but independent emotional fulfillment. You're not relying on anybody else to make you happy. You're very much doing it all yourself. And it's making you feel really happy in the month of January. Now, that could relate to anything. Whatever you find emotionally fulfilling, you are getting from that. Now, we have from the Whispers of the Ocean, we've got shared inspiration. So it could be you working with other people that could be making you emotionally happy. We've got throw yourself into a new project, be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So very much finding something there that is emotionally fulfilling. And then we've got replacing what was lost. So you know how the opportunity to rejuvenate and start you now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective and outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So something that you find, potentially something that you find really emotionally fulfilling, is going to give you some kind of financial abundance as well, and very much the card for January. It's the brand new start of the year, and it's giving you a new outlook on life, something you can rejuvenate or start fresh. And it's very much the brand new year. I'm sure that you've probably already started thinking of your New Year's resolutions to go along with that. Potentially you might even have something within those New Year's resolutions that give you that emotional fulfillment. Now, we also have Elk, the nobility, for the spirit of the animals. So we've got to celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So possibly some sort of challenge may come in as well in January, but you're going to have success at it. You're going to conquer that. Very much having a lot of success there. And then we have Swan, grace. So you who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Beautiful. And then for your two luminous pathways, we've got the butterfly and we've got the serpent's coil. So we've got healing and rebirth with the serpent's coil. Now, just the pattern of the serpent on this reminds me of the never-ending story. I've said that about so many of these cards. So many. And then we have the butterfly for transformation, change, and rebirth. So very much starting the year, potentially restarting something, maybe something that you're passionate about as well. Having that healing. Very much both of them are cards of rebirth here. Let's get you the meanings behind these. Let's hope that when we get through the reading, it gets a bit quicker for each of these as well. I didn't really think this bit through very well. Right, the butterfly then represents transformation, change and rebirth. It's a message of personal growth, indicating that a significant change is underway, leading to a more authentic self. So it looks as though whatever you're starting, it's going to be leading to something very authentic for you. You're going to be doing something that's potentially your true life's purpose, maybe. That could be why it is very much being a rebirth there, rebirthing yourself into whatever it is you were supposed to be. And then where's the other one? The serpent's coil represents healing, rebirth and protection. It suggests a time of personal healing or transformation where old skins are shed for new growth. So very much shaking off that old you, going into something new, having that new rebirth. Now going into February then, we have the World card. Now the World card has come out in reverse. So it is very much suggesting that you are closing out some sort of chapter, some sort of cycle. You don't feel like you're moving very fast either in February. You do seem to be feeling a little bit stuck there. But forward movement is on the horizon. You are looking at closing out a chapter. And it does look to me as though it's just taking its time. So potentially whatever the rebirth is in January, it's just lingering over a little bit into February. Potentially you are looking at closing something out through the month of February itself, learning certain lessons and finish having that healing and rebirth potentially. Now, it could even be that you are looking at moving house, or somebody may be trying to get you to move and you're feeling like you're going to stay where you are at this point in time. Could even be to do with a job. Maybe you're looking at moving career, but it looks as though February might not be the month for that. Now, your whispers of the ocean, we have pushed to the surface. So you may have become complacent, you might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So potentially then, with there not being any movement, it might just be that you've just hit complacency at the time. You might be stopping yourself from moving forward because you've just kind of settled in that energy at the start. Maybe you started something, got yourself into a little bit of a rut and then kind of just stalled off. So potentially suggesting that you might need to just push through and give it a little bit more energy there. We have the dragonfly for the spirit of the animal. So magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. So very much suggesting that you're finishing off that transformation that you may be starting in January. And that, again, just kind of, you might need that little bit of a push or oomph just to get you over the finishing block so you can close that chapter out. And then we have the rainbow bridge. So connection, hope and promise. Let's get the message for this one. Oh, come on. The rainbow bridge. I really need to stick some little notes on this somewhere, or write them out, put them in alphabetical order. That's probably a good idea. Right, so the rainbow bridge symbolises connection, hope and promise. It represents the bridging of gaps, whether emotional, spiritual or physical, and the promise of better times. So very much helping with transformation, very much suggesting that when you have finished healing, you will be able to move forward. Now, in March, we do have a Tower card. Now, the Tower is in the reverse. So there might be something still left lingering, potentially something that hasn't quite changed. Or it could be that you finish this transformation off and you're starting to get a bit of an outlook on certain things. You could have something else that's come into a bit of a slow burn of ending. The Tower in the reverse is very much something that is changing, but it's not a dramatic change. It's not a change that's going to happen overnight. But it is a change that is coming in. Now, it could just be you changing your perspective on something. But whatever it is going to give you stronger foundations. Let's get clear. Okay, so your whispers of the ocean, we've got change direction with ease. Very much a Tower card. Changing direction, because it's like changing your mind and believing something new. So this is the time for change, reshaping of your soul's evolution. It is time to reconsider what you want. You may be in for a surprise. So very much suggesting that you are reconsidering what it is that you want in life. Potentially your whole outlook on something is going to be changing with this as well, with that Tower in the month. We've got dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love, see the light in all things, acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Now, it could very well be that you are changing something within yourself to do with your self-love. Maybe you haven't been appreciating yourself very much and you are going to be starting to do that a little bit more. And then we have Penguin, authentic. Now, this goes back to January and February with learning about your authentic self. We've got reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So very much, if you've been following other people's expectations and you've built a life around what other people want for you, it suggests that you're going to be breaking free from that and you're going to be doing things what you want. We've got 3 of these cards come out. So we've got the Falcon's Light, the Lotus Bloom, and the spirit animal. Let's get you those. So the lotus bloom symbolizes enlightenment, spiritual awakening and purity. It encourages inner reflection, meditation, and opening up to spiritual insights. So part of this path that you may be on then is waking up your spiritual enlightenment, or you might be going through some spiritual enlightenment, and it's showing you that actually you can do things that you want to do. Follow the path that you want to follow, not what other people may have set out for you. The spirit animal represents instinct, nature, and personal power. It encourages you to connect with your primal strengths and the wisdom of the natural world. So potentially in March, you may be wanting to look at going out into nature a little bit, possibly maybe go camping, or, you know, just connect and ground yourself, maybe get some plants in, start doing some gardening. Very much suggesting that you might need to be connecting with your personal power, and that's all going to come from your enlightenment, things that make you happy as well. And then the falcon's flight represents perspective, freedom, and aspirations. It encourages you to rise above your current perspective, seek freedom, and aim for your highest aspirations. So very much pushing through that perspective that you may have had with that tower and changing it slightly so that you've got a higher perspective on things and looking and rebuilding things as you need to. Now in April then we have a King of Wands. So this could be somebody in your energy in April that could be causing you a few issues. The King of Wands is generally a card of, he's a bit of a, I want to say he's a bit of a dictator. He's still got passion and he's got drive, but he's lazy with it. He wants everything to be brought to him, kind of thing. So it could very well be in April. Maybe you go through a phase where you're feeling like you just want everything given to you on a platter. You could be feeling very selfish about certain things. Now, it could be that you're feeling disloyal as well, because that King of Wands is also somebody who's not particularly loyal on something. So something could come along and it could make you feel like you're not being loyal to something. But when he's not loyal, he also doesn't have the attitude of not caring, you know. So you may feel like you're being you're disloyal to somebody or something, but it doesn't actually bother you. You're fine with it. Now, let's get some confirmation of what they could be. So we've got a mutually beneficial venture. So there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So possibly could have something to do with work. Maybe you're going to be doing something or starting a new job, and your previous employer might think you're being disloyal to them, but actually it's going to benefit everybody. We've got the Black Jaguar, Old Soul. So walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Now that King of Wands is quite selfish as well, and that's why he doesn't care. You know, he might be being disloyal, but he doesn't care because he's getting what he wants. He's going towards his dreams. He's focusing solely on what he wants, not so much what's bothering, you know, what other people want. So it's not it doesn't look horrible. It is suggesting that there is obviously something that's mutually beneficial going on there, but it might be that you feel disloyal because of the type of energy that Gemini has. It could be that you might be feeling a little bit low on certain points. You might be feeling like you're not doing the right thing, but it is suggesting to me that it's going to have a good outcome. And then we have Herald's Call. Let's take a look at that. So that's with regards to announcements and significant news. So it symbolises significant news, announcements, and the beginning of a journey. It indicates the arrival of important information or a call to action. So very much suggesting then that you might be starting a new partnership with somebody or something, potentially a new job. It is very much suggesting that you are going to be getting into something new, but like I say, you might be feeling a bit disloyal, but it looks as though it is going to be good for everybody in the long term. So if that's something that you are worried about, when April comes along, don't worry, focus on what you want at the end of the day, because whether you realize it or not, it is going to be mutually beneficial. Okay. Now in May, we have a 3 of Wands. So that's suggesting to me that in May, you may be waiting around for things to pay off, potentially whatever this is that you started in April. It could be that you're also waiting for these new ventures or whatever it is that you've started January, February to come into fruition. But it is you having a lot of patience waiting to get rewarded for things that you've already done. Let's get clarification. Not even clarification. Let's get some of the... I suppose they are kind of clarification. They're clarifying with oracle cards. I'm not used to clarifying with oracle cards. I normally clarify with more tarot, but I thought we'd have a nice change. I can guarantee that my friend, who is a Gemini, is going to see the length of this reading and go, Becky, what are you doing? I've been telling you to cut the lengths down. Right. So this 3 of Pentacles then, obviously waiting around, like I say, showing patience there. So we've got dive into new depths, or diving to new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what you're feeling about your current situation. So that could potentially be why you're having patience. Just taking it all in, taking a pause, reflecting on what's going on, thinking about how things are affecting you. We've then got help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that you are with continually. So there are people that are around you. So when you are feeling like you need that bit of extra support, it is suggesting to me that you just reach out around you, and there are people that are always there to support you when you need them. Very much, especially if you're trying to understand something, work something out, they're going to be around you for that. We've got the squirrel as well. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So potentially while you're taking that pause, that step back, plan what it is that you're going to be doing for the future, work out whether or not you've got where you want to so far, and make that forward plan there. And then we've also got ocean depth, so more about the ocean. So maybe you're going to go and actually see some ocean. I know I've got oceany cards, but there's a lot of water going on in these cards. So maybe you're going on a bit of a trip as well to see some water in May. So the ocean depth then represents mystery, the unknown, and deep emotions. This card encourages you to delve deeper into your feelings and explore what lies beneath the surface of your consciousness. So very much clarifying that diving deep. So taking a time out, pausing whatever it is you're doing to sit and consider what's already going on in life, and think deeply about what it is that you've got going on. Consider your emotions deeply and really have a good think about them. Then in June, we have the High Priestess. So there might be something where you're not following your intuition, or you might not be seeing something that is obvious. It could also be that where you might normally do things in secret or keep quiet about things, you're actually going to open up and be a bit more vocal on things in June. I'm seeing the moon. The moon is really standing out to me on that card. So that you could possibly be trying to work something out. Maybe you're feeling like certain information is being kept from you, or you might not even know all of the information that you need in June. The High Priestess is somebody who knows a lot of stuff. When she's in the upright, she's somebody that's extremely knowledgeable. She's learnt a lot of information, and she uses her intuition to plan and make her way through everything because she's built up that knowledge. So the moon is usually the hidden and the unknown. So it suggests to me that, you know, you might feel like things are being kept from you, or you don't quite have all of the information to hand on something in June. Let's get some more of these. So I don't know what that card is. It's cute. I don't know if it's some like hermit crab or something. I'm not sure. So that one says polite declaration. So it says you can move into whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, stay in your power. So potentially you might just not know which direction to go in. And this is suggesting to me that you can actually move in any direction. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do whatever it is you feel like it, or whatever it is you feel like. You can go in any direction. Just make sure that you're doing something that you want to do and stay in your power that way. We've got a pronghorn for action. So now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. And then we have owl magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So very much just reiterating that High Priestess card there. So it might be that you don't know which particular direction to go in, but this is suggesting that stop worrying about the unknown. Actually, just use your intuition, because you've got great intuition, and use that to help guide your actions. Then we've got the parchment and quill, the candle's flame, and the earth's core. So let's get those. So the earth's core embodies stability, grounding, and core beliefs. It's a reminder to stay grounded and connected to your true essence, especially in times of upheaval. So there could be some sort of changes going on, and it's suggesting that, you know, with regards to that, stay within yourself, stay true to yourself, use your intuition to help you guide you through. That's what it's there for at the end of the day, and it helps you stay connected to your authentic self. I thought I found another one then. The candle's flame symbolises hope, illumination, and guidance. It is a beacon in the dark, guiding you through uncertainty and illuminating your path. So all you have to do is look out. You know, there's going to be some help guiding you along the way. So even when you feel like you don't know the direction to go in, you know, you listen to your intuition, listen to what your core beliefs are within that, and it will help guide you in the right direction. And then the parchment and quill symbolises creativity, writing, and expression. It encourages you to express yourself creatively, whether through writing, art, or other forms of expression. So very much, maybe you're looking at starting a blog, maybe you're wanting to look at creating something. It just suggests to me that you may help find the answers through creativity itself, possibly starting a new hobby, whether it is just, you know, reading, singing, writing, whatever it is that helps you express yourself. It suggests that you might actually find peace and comfort through doing that, and that might help you with your following of your intuition, and keep you grounded as well, and keep you stable. July, we have a King of Cups. So you may have somebody coming in for you if you're single in July. It could just be that somebody is being very loving and expressing their feelings for you if you're already in a relationship. It does suggest that there is somebody that could potentially be coming towards you, and they're feeling a lot of love with that King of Cups. Now, it could also just be that you are longing for a bit of a change, and you're longing for some sort of emotional fulfillment there. It does feel to me, though, that it might be somebody else that may be longing for you in July and might be approaching you. But for saying that, the King of Cups is also somebody that is extremely creative. And you've got this parchment and quill here about creativity. So it could be that you are just longing to express your creativity or do something that is more creative. Now we have looking at the underbelly for the Whispers of the Ocean. That says, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organise yourself, or perhaps a project you were working on could use some fine tuning. So it could just be that something that you're working on that makes you happy, you might just need to do a little bit of fine tuning on it. You might need to be taking more time on things that make you happy as well. We have humpback whale singer. So potentially the creative outlet that you've been using may be singing. So sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Now it could even be that your singing might attract a King of Cups. You never know. We have the winter solstice and the majestic mountain as well. Let's get this book really isn't laid out very well. I mean, they're all grouped together, but it's not in a very good one. Right, so the winter solstice embodies reflection, pause and rebirth. It suggests a time of introspection, conserving energy and preparing for a rebirth or renewal. So you were doing some introspection over here, so potentially there could be some more introspection. That could be why you've got this King of Cups doing some longing. So potentially you might be doing some introspection, working out what it is that you're longing for. Possibly singing to help heal your soul as well. Where's this majestic mountain? There it is. So that signifies overcoming challenges, resilience and steadfastness. It's a call to remain strong in the face of obstacles and to view challenges as opportunities for growth. So you could feel that this stagnant energy of being stuck, potentially longing for something, could just be a challenge, and it could just be that you feel or that you need to move towards something that you feel is emotionally fulfilling. Especially when up here you may have already been, it looks to me like you've been having a lot of patience. You're probably still waiting around for certain things as well. Now in August we have a 9 of Pentacles. Now I want to say that this is very much Virgo energy, and August, or partway through August, Virgo kicks in. So very much an appropriate card for August, I should say. Now the 9 of Pentacles is very much being successful. It is being abundant. It is being basically very gifted, having stability. It's pretty much having everything going on that you could have going on for yourself. And it's having a lot of independence. Now that could mean that you might be single. It could just mean that you are a very independent person within a relationship. But it does suggest to me that you are feeling extremely abundant and very, very stable in August. Let's get some more. Ooh, so we've got love where you are. So very much suggesting that you should be appreciating what you've got as well. So use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So that is very much a 9 of Pentacles kind of trait. She very much loves herself. She's very abundant, very independent, very nurturing, very giving. She's almost an Empress, but not quite. Because unfortunately the Empress is usually in a coupling, which I think is, you know, not particularly... I think you can be an Empress without being in a coupling, I'm not going to lie. But that's, yeah, as it is. But yeah, so the 9 of Pentacles is what you class as the pre-Empress energy. So very much loving who you are, what you are, you know, having everything going for you. Can we get another one of these cards, please, Spirit? Thank you. didn't want to give me any cards. I think the more I'm shuffling them, the less it wants to give. Right, so we have White Stag Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. And then the Hidden Garden. Inner beauty and hidden talents. So embodies inner beauty, hidden talents and discovery. It suggests there are unexplored and beautiful aspects within you waiting to be discovered and nurtured. So it could very well be that could be why you're not an empress just there, why you may not be a queen just there. You're just the Nine of Pentacles, because there are still things that you need to nurture and explore within yourself. But yeah, very much discovering your hidden magic, creating more blessings, and it looks as though you do that from very much loving who you are, loving everything about yourself, and realizing that you've not got anything missing. You know, you've got everything there that you need to make things a success for yourself. And yeah, realizing that, you know, you are perfect, absolutely perfect the way that you are, and just embracing yourself in loving everything about yourself. Now, September, we have a Page of Cups. So this generally signifies a person coming in with a love message, or an offer of friendship, an offer of something creative, possibly even an apology of some sort. Now, it could be maybe you've had a falling out with the King of Cups over here and they're coming in with an apology in September. It could just be that somebody new is coming along and you might be on the cusp of something exciting, a little bit flirty, a little bit fun, innocent. Let's get some cards for this Page of Cups. Now, I think this is more of a Nine of Pentacles, but we'll go with it. So we've got surrounded by prosperity. Maybe you feeling abundant and loving yourself, and having that Nine of Pentacles energy attract somebody to you. So surrounded by prosperity says your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So it could be that you're being forced to look into something new. It could be that this is something that you've not experienced before. Maybe it is a new type of person coming in towards you, or their approach is something new for you. And it just suggests that you may be, it's nothing that you've known before. So we have Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can only overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Potentially you may meet this person at work. Maybe you're a leader and there's somebody that actually starts them, maybe a subordinate, for instance. But very much suggesting that you do nurture any love that comes in. We have the Mystic Eye, the Hourglass, the Celestial Gate, the Divine Mirror, and a Flowing River. So lots of those all coming out in September. I think they just like me reading the book. I'm not going to lie. Right, what have we got? The Flowing River represents adaptability, life's journey, and the acceptance of change. It encourages you to go with the flow and adapt to new circumstances, reminding you of the continuous nature of life. That's a lovely one, to be honest. What else have we got? Majestic's Eye signifies clairvoyance, insights and foresight. This encourages trust in your inner vision and the ability to see beyond the surface. So potentially this person that's coming in could be a little bit younger than you, and it could be putting you off. So this is suggesting that you look deeper. It's not just surface level. So age isn't always, what is it they say? Age isn't always an issue. It's just a number. Then we've got celestial gate embodies opportunities, new horizons, and the opening of doors. It is a sign to take bold steps towards opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. So very much suggesting that, if the opportunity arises, go for it. Don't hesitate, go towards it, have bravery and jump into it with 2 feet. Because at the end of the day, it's a new opportunity. And like I say, it looks as though it's something that you've never experienced before. And it looks as though it could be fulfilling. And then we have the hourglass, symbolizes time, cycles, and change. It reminds you of the transient nature of time and the importance of making the most of the present moment. So very much stop worrying about everything that's going on. Stop worrying about what things look like. Stop worrying about the future. Enjoy what is now, because the future hasn't happened yet. Then October, we have a Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be another person coming in that is very stable, very much involved with family, abundance. This could just be you. Again, if you're a manager at work, this could be symbolizing your type of management style, potentially. The Queen of Pentacles is generally somebody that likes the finer things in life. She is a very luxurious kind of queen. Now, obviously, you don't have to be a queen. You can be a masculine as well. It is just a personality trait. This is suggesting to me that you feel that October is going to be very stable for you, potentially enjoying certain luxuries, maybe even making a home or moving home, potentially buying or updating the home so it's more comfortable for yourself. Now, you could also be investing into other people with that Queen of Pentacles. She's very much somebody that will invest into others, whether that's time, energy, or physical money. We've got clearing the excess for your Whispers of the Ocean. So you are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. So very much sorting out your home, tidying it up, redoing it, decorating, making it more for you. We've got hummingbird miracles. I keep putting these in the wrong place near my camera. I do apologise. We've got you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Giraffe, visionary. So rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Beautiful. And then the open book. So knowledge opens portals. Let's get the meaning for that one. So knowledge represents knowledge, openness and potential. It signifies a period of learning, growth and openness to new experiences. It encourages you to embrace the journey of continuous learning and exploration. So very much suggesting to me that you could be investing into other people in this as well, which is going to give you a good learning opportunity. Very much bringing that positivity, having the visions to move forward as well. And continuously learning on new things. Could even be that you might be starting something new as well at work to give you that extra stability. Now, in November, we do have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So it does look as though you're either going to miss a little bit of opportunity in November. Possibly you may be passed over for a promotion, possibly a pay rise, a new job you might miss out on. It could also signify a loss of money as well. So do make sure that you're not getting any, is it clickbaiting, spams and loads there's so many different things that come through now that can scam people into giving out their money. Make sure that all your internet things are updated, your security options, keep a tight rein on your contactless cards as well to make sure that you're not losing out on any money. Now we have life is better together. So if you are feeling like you've lost out, make sure that you're surrounded by people, seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So if you're feeling low because you feel like you've lost out on something, there are people around that will support you and guide you. And what you need to remember is that whatever it is that you feel like you've lost, it is for the best. It is usually some sort of learning curve, and there's usually something better coming along as well. And then we've got Black Bear Guardian. So gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So potentially you may feel like you need to do a little bit of protection on your home, your family, because of some sort of financial loss that may have occurred. It is suggesting to me that you are going to have the confidence and the power to do that, but you just might need to reach out and speak to your friends or family to start with, just to get the little bit of support for them to get you over that initial hump. We have a Thunderbolt. We have a Phoenix Rising. We have loads of cards here. We have the Shooting Star. We have the Labyrinth. We have the Enchanted Forest. And we have the Seer's Crystal as well. Let's get these. I'm going to run out of these cards soon, I reckon. So the Enchanted Forest embodies magic, mystery and unexpected encounters. It suggests an adventure into the unknown, encouraging you to embrace the journey and the lessons it brings. So definitely suggesting that whatever this missed opportunity is, it is some sort of learning lesson, and you had before constant need to learn. So it could be that whatever this loss is peaks or just comes in at the end of October, and then you're just learning from it. And you're just continuously learning from it then, or learning more from it in November. The Phoenix Rising symbolises renewal, resilience and rebirth from adversity. It's a powerful reminder of your ability to rise from challenges and grow stronger. So just kind of reiterating there then that there is going to be, it's going to feel like you're going through some kind of adverse thing in November, possibly some sort of, well, it suggests financial trouble potentially. We've got the Seer's Crystal, signifies clarity, focus and divination. It calls for clear vision and focus, especially where the path seems obscured. So it could be that you don't necessarily know the way forward, you might not know how to go, but that is the reason why you need to reach out to people. There may be people around you that have been through something similar and can give you some helpful advice, potentially some hints and tips, and give you the support that you need. The Thunderbolt represents sudden change, powerful energy. It signifies a powerful shift in your life, a moment of rapid transformation and action. So whatever it is, it suggests that it's going to be something that's fast moving as well. That you're going to have to make decisions on potentially relatively quickly. We've also got the Labyrinth, represents life's journeys, complexity and discovery. It suggests a period of navigating complex situations, urging you to trust your intuition and find your way through. So again, just suggesting that you need to keep on top of that intuition, keep in touch with it. It'll help you get you through tricky situations. And it looks like you will have some tricky situations to be navigating. And then Shooting Star embodies wishes, hopes and fleeting opportunities. This card encourages you to seize the moment, act on your wishes and believe in the possibility and fleeting yet transformative opportunities. So there is still going to be opportunities around you, still opportunities for learning. It's just the big opportunity that you feel like you're going to be missing. You know that you've got to learn from that particular adverse circumstance and remember that things are going to get better in future. Now, December, we do have a 5 of Cups. So you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled in December, possibly because of what you've missed out on in November. It could still be lingering in. The Five of Cups is suggesting there could be some sadness, possibly some regret energy going on there. Let's get you some clarity on that. Now, what you will need to do is be careful with that Five of Cups energy. The Five of Cups energy can lead to long-term depression if you don't seek the right help where you need to. So if you do feel yourself spiraling, make sure you are reaching out to people to get the help that you do need so that you can move forward from that. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, because even though with the Five of Cups, you know, it looks as though everything's lost and the person's usually really sad, he's got 3 empty cups in front of him, but there's still 2 full cups behind him. So there's still a lot of things going for that person in life. So if that's you in December, just remember, not all is lost. You know, there are still things going for you, which is always good. You can still rebuild and move forward. We've got enjoy the journey. So stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into now rather than focusing on the past or the future. And that's definitely the best card you can have for that Five of Cups. Focus on the now. Stop focusing on what's happened, what you may have lost, what you're regretting, and think of what's going on now. What have you come through? How are you stronger? We've got amble with content. I don't know what amble means. Waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantageous now. Oh, so waiting. And usually when you're in this Five of Cups energy, it is taking a pause as well. It's not really moving anywhere. So potentially waiting as you're facing those fears, as you're trying to take in the current, thinking just on the current, potentially doing a bit of meditating, focusing on the now, facing your fears. So look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. Again, like I was suggesting, potentially some meditation might be required there. Some grounding exercises, maybe focusing on your breath to keep you in the now as well. We've got ladybug. Good luck. You may see ladybugs around December. I don't think you will, but you might. Maybe they're going to be on decorations. Who knows? So you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. So another one telling you to focus on the here and now in December. Feel good about being loved and being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. So very much suggesting that you need to embrace you. Stop worrying about things that have happened in the past. Just remember to love yourself, feel good about yourself, and live in the now. You know, stop worrying about things that have happened in the past. Stop worrying about what may never happen in the future, and just focus on the now. We've got the wise owl, and we've got the sacred mandala. So the sacred mandala embodies unity, completeness and focus. It suggests a journey towards inner unity and the importance of focusing on your spiritual center. And then the wise owl signifies wisdom, knowledge, and a higher perspective. This card encourages seeking knowledge, understanding deeper truths, and looking at situations from a broader viewpoint. So again, just confirming that you should continuously be looking at learning, going through things through life, continuous learning journeys. Right, let's get you 3 Moonology cards to see if the moon can give you any specific time scales on when you might have your biggest things that are going on each month. Can we get 2 more, please, Spirit? I say, well, just the 3 biggest events really of the year. So we've got have faith in your dreams, waxing moon. So that's going to be every month. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. And it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Let's get you an Angel of Abundance card as well. So we've got successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So potentially whatever it is that you're starting in January could give you some good, you may need to get some funding for, if it's a new job, for instance, or this partnership that was coming up in May. Let's get you some romance angels as well, just in case there is some love coming in. So we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, possibly that King of Cups. It could even be this Page of Cups. I've got a feeling it's the Page of Cups. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Beautiful. Let's get you an angel of light for a yearly, yearly affirmation, because I'm not reading it out for every month because there's a lot of writing on these. So we've got discipline. An unruly dog is a hazard to itself and others. The animal which has learned discipline and obedience can be trusted and will loyally and lovingly serve its master. It is then allowed off its lead. Through discipline comes freedom. The master you are called on to obey is your higher self. You come to earth on a mission, and only self-discipline will enable you to fulfill it. Tune in and ask your angels for their help and support so that your life becomes happy and rewarding and divinely directed. Discipline is a key to fulfilling your destiny. Your affirmation, self-discipline brings me freedom. And I'm also going to get you a kitchen witch oracle as well, to see if there's a particular kitchen spice or kitchen ingredient that may help you through the year. We've got milk thistle, intrusion. So let's get the milk thistle for you. Sorry if you hear banging, my son's just come in. So milk thistle then, your thorny attitude is causing others to bristle at you. Bristle as you deal with a prickly issue that's opened up. An invitation to irritation, which is leaving you feeling rather uncomfortable. Use me to draw out toxins from your body as I decrease inflammation and soothe the negative effects of disturbance and aggravation to your liver, which is the seat of anger. My spikes will protect you from the violation of others, breaking hexes and exorcism. Sow my dried seeds into a poppet, using spells to break bad habits and drive away depression as I lend you my strength to defend yourself against harm. I shall guard you well if grown in your garden and protect you from evil if you find me at the front door. Beware all those who wish you ill will and direct any lower emotions such as jealousy your way, for they shall be deterred by a short, sharp shock. So plant some milk thistle in your garden, and you can get milk thistle tea, just to let you know. It's not too bad. I have got some. It's definitely a required taste, but it's not bad. Right, let's get you some cards on what your major challenges are going to be this year. So we'll get 3 cards for those, and then we'll get you some advice as well. So what are the major challenge for Gemini this year? Oh, in 2025, please, Spirit. Okay, that's giving me more than 3. We'll take 4. So we've got a Hierophant. So having higher faith in yourself or things around you. The 8 of Cups. Releasing what is not good for you. Potentially going on a journey to seek inner strength. Closing out chapters and realizing what is true to situations, not letting people influence you, con you, lie to you. Very much cutting out the crap is pretty much what your challenge is. So very much exploring faith, having faith in yourself, potentially higher levels of commitment, knowing that things are going to be better for you, having that faith in the universe to bring things towards you. Like I say, that 8 of Cups there, very much suggesting to me that part of that challenge is you releasing things that no longer serve you, moving on from them, going on that solo discovery journey, finishing whatever chapter it is that you need to close out. I'm pretty sure we saw that on that was February. So February could be one of your big challenges for the year, closing that chapter. And then that Queen of Swords at the end, making sure that you're true to yourself, making sure that other people are not lying to you, and very much cutting out anyone that doesn't serve you. So they're going to be your big challenges throughout 2025. Let's get you some advice cards. So we have the Wheel, very much making sure that you are staying true to yourself, ensuring that you are learning the lessons that you need to, and that you are very much giving to the universe so that you can receive good karma. It does suggest that things that you've been putting out into the universe will come forward for you. Very much having that lucky turn of the wheel as well. And moving, making sure that you're moving forward and not keeping yourself stuck. The moon is suggesting that you need to face your fears, move forward into the unknown, face your fears. They could be very scary. Looking at these, I'm not sure if they're pit bulls or Dobermans that this moon card has, but very much suggesting that you need to face your fears. Again, we had another card down here on facing your fears. And then we have an 8 of Pentacles. So make sure that you're working very hard on yourself, making sure that you're working very hard on whatever it is that you do to keep you stable as well. The 8 of Pentacles is making sure that you've got the skills that you need and working really, really hard on that. So yeah, working hard to overcome these challenges. And it does look as though, cutting people out and continually moving forward and keeping the faith can be really hard work sometimes, especially when you're going through some rubbishy stuff. And I can see you've got ups and downs through 2025 looking at this. So, keeping that good outlook, keeping that faith and keeping yourself moving forward into the unknown does look like it's going to be hard work, but it's something that is going to be beneficial and worthwhile. Good luck on 2025, Gemini. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you keep visiting my channel. And if you did like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it if you've managed to listen to the whole thing. Even if you listen to it in chunks, it's absolutely amazing of you to do that. Thank you very much. And if you don't mind liking, subscribing, it will help the channel. And it will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it as well. And if you do like your message today and you want to hear more from me, don't forget to press that notification bell. It will let you know when I do post new content. Again, good luck in 2025, and thank you very much for joining me.